cybersecurity and privacy attorney. Thanks for being with us.
It's a pleasure to be here this morning.
Many privacy experts point to social media's effect on children and what many would say is the too little too late awareness about its potential harm in calling for regulating AI. What do you want all of us to keep in mind when using artificial intelligence?
What I think we should all keep in mind, and I'm a parent as well and an educator to young students, is that we cannot rely on big tech, no matter the platform, to do this hard lift for us. And what we've seen is that while bipartisan legislators are pushing for more guardrails and better legislation to protect minors, adults can't even recognize some of the differences when you're talking to a chatbot, and the seriousness of the problem continues to expand. Despite holding Meta accountable and other social media platforms for child endangerment and the fact that these platforms are addictive, there's just not enough safety precaution out there. It's continually a reactive market rather than a proactive one.
It does seem that the AI companies are constantly putting out safety updates, but at this point, AI safety really is just a patchwork of updated federal privacy laws, some newly enacted state regulations, and then those safety features that really are unique to each platform. Should we be hopeful for some sort of a unifying policy nationwide?
Well, we're still waiting on a unified privacy legislative approach. So I think regarding AI, we're going to be waiting quite a bit longer as well. Unfortunately, our schools need to be proactive. There are digital literacy programs available through nonprofits across the country, and ways parents can monitor their children is more than just the Insights tab that Meta is offering on AI chatbot-based conversations their kids are having. It's also knowing how their children are accessing these platforms, what authorization they have with faking an age. It's very easy to do this. Age authentication is still not perfect in this country, and we're trying to determine a solution. But we really have to have open and honest conversations, especially with our teenagers, about how this works, not just the privacy, but the addictiveness problems and child endangerment.
I remember when AI first kind of popped up in the general conversation, a lot of parents were saying to their kids, you're not having AI, write your English paper, are you? What should we be asking about our children now? I mean, that just seems like child's play compared to some of these issues.
It's true. And kids are using AI chatbots for research help and for homework help, but it's also using them as friends and to start relationships, understanding the line between what is actually human and what isn't, where these details go, where their conversations go. And Meta's new Insights feature offers broad strokes of information regarding what topics their kids are discussing on AI chatbots. And when something like self-harm comes up, a parent will be flagged with this information, but it's not enough. We need to ask about how they're using it, the ways it should be used, and why we can't trust it.
A lot of people just check the box, set up the account, and go for it. What are we agreeing to when we do that?
We are agreeing to basically selling our information, right? It's a service. There's no free lunch, and we are giving up our data privacy. We're being marketed to continually, and AI is helping with this. So understanding that transaction and that relationship is extremely important. It's something that has become a problem for decades, and it's only grown worse as we continue to give up more of our data, more of our information to be marketed to. And many of these services are extremely valuable. That's why we continue to use them. But we have to understand that bargain.
All right, Leeza Garber, that's our time for the topic. I appreciate you joining us this morning.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks.